Blah, blah, blah. What's up, y'all? I was just thinking about the 5 essentials of life. Yeah, the 5 elements you need to live. Let's say food, water, air, blood, and social media. Didn't think I was going to take that turn, huh? Yeah, because it's here and it ain't going nowhere. Love it or hate it, you got to deal with it. Well, let's talk about how Skip Bayless dealt with it, because Skip Bayless at one time received death threats. So it got real for Skip Bayless. But we're going to talk about how this affects sports, sports media, athletes, you in general. Let's go.
But here's what I don't understand about players and social media. No player has to read the comments directed at him or her on social media. It's not a requirement.
That's true. That's real. Mm-hmm.
It's an addiction. An addiction.
We came in hot. That's Skip. I forgot. Addiction? Like, where's the line between I like this a lot, I desire it as much as possible, and addiction? I don't like the word addiction because that means without it, I can't survive. I can't function. I can't do. I can't be. That's not the case. It's just like, of all the options of things to do, this is very attractive. Is it an addiction or just attractive? Talk to me.
Too many of today's players badly need to read what people are saying about them because they badly need the validation, the positive reinforcement from nobodies.
Okay, I do not get on social media for the validation. You know why I get on social media? Is because, one, it's the best group text I've ever seen and will ever know. It started when you like send your message to your boy, then your other boys see you and be like, oh, you didn't tell me, or you didn't show me your vacation picture, or oh, you didn't show me that you went to that club, and I'm like, so then I'll start saying, okay, group text / social media. Now, the problem with social media is I was getting strangers into it, but I already had a public profile, so I was like, I don't care if people know, because they already know me. So boom, here's the best group text. I went to Mexico. If you love me, you rock with me, I don't want to text you Mexico pictures and MJ in the pool. I just want you to know I went to Mexico, dog, and I want people to go. So positive validation, reinforcement, sure. But really, it's for engagement. It's to let my people know, and my people is not just my family, not just my friends, it's my family, it's y'all. Everybody. Yo, this is what's cracking. What I'm thinking, what I'm doing, what I'm knowing, it don't always have to be positive, as y'all know, and y'all read my comments, and y'all even digesting my content. It ain't always positive. It's okay, because it's reality. So I don't like that part. But I also don't like the part where it's like nobodies. Who you calling a nobody? If I'm on social media and you on social media, we nobodies? I'm not a nobody. It's almost like the girl will always say, ain't nobody good. Ain't no good men in the club. Ain't no good people in the club. You don't meet no love in the club. Is your ass in the club? Yeah. You good? Yeah. Well, then you think you the only one, huh? Okay.
So then, when they get smashed in the digital mouth by a cyberbully, a nobody from nowhere, hiding behind a keyboard,
don't do that.
They run to the media and cry about how we have no idea what they have to put up with on social media.
I give them that part, the crying part. They look, in this world, it's easy to cry because everybody's going to have an audience that says, oh, leave them alone. Nah, fuck that fool. Like, I ain't leaving him alone. Why am I leaving him alone? I hate that when you write and then people be like, leave him alone. I'm like, nah, he gonna have to feel this until he know he was wrong. Yeah, people always be like, all right, enough. Move on. Next topic, next thing. Leave it alone. That's old. It ain't old to me. It ain't old to me. Once you violate me, dog, you don't understand. That was a felony. That wasn't a misdemeanor, right? So I get it when athletes cry wolf and, oh my God, it ain't that deep. I don't believe in cyberbullying because we're going to get there. Just turn the damn app off if it's that damn deep. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't that serious. Like, that's when it is an addiction. You getting bullied. Whenever you cry about social media, and I've had this issue in my personal life with family and friends, I'll be like, dog, I don't have any tissue for you. Turn the shit off. You can't deal with it. It's just okay. And it ain't, everything in this world ain't for you to deal with, right? I am not the one to be around a lot of arachnids. Don't put me around insects. Don't ask me to go camping. I am not the one. That's going to be the worst night of sleep I ever had. Now, glamping, let's talk it. But camping on the floor, on the dirt, in the woods, yeah, that's nature bullying. Hell no. So I don't like that. It ain't about nobodies, but there are crybabies out there. There's always an audience there to pick you up. I get it.
No, I don't have any idea, not anymore. I quit putting up with it about 13 years ago.
Let's talk.
Hey, I'm the most hated man in sports media.
He got fast twitch muscles still at 70-something. That sucker in shape. You see how fast his fingers going? Faster than mine.
Most hated man in sports media.
Get him, Skip.
I'm pretty sure I've received more death threats since joining Twitter in 2009 than any other person in sports media.
Talk to it.
I'm pretty sure I received more death threats than anybody in sports media, especially
You just said that.
Especially in those first couple of years I was on Twitter. But guess what?
Yeah, what? What's up, Skip?
I quit reading any of that garbage. I don't need the positive reinforcement, and I do not miss the negativity.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there because basically with his cadence, Skip going to take us through it. He was talking about he got death threats. 2012 NBA Finals. He was supporting KD and that little big back and forth between him and Russ about shot selection and all that stuff. And OKC people was like, yo, we going to kill you when you come to Oklahoma again. He's from there too. So he's like, what? So he shows up, go to PF Chang's. He had to get a bodyguard, and he was on straight alert for them death threats. So he received death threats. He says, and this was surprising to me, one of the reasons I wanted to do the video. Skip Bayless has not read his comments since 2012. Big bad Skip Bayless. So no wonder you be popping off talking that shit, because you ain't even tripping. Like, he in the fight and can't get hit. He like, wow. He Neo in the Matrix. So that's interesting, because my first knee-jerk reaction is that's weak. Like, you throwing shots, you throwing rocks, but you hiding your hands. You hiding your whole being. Fuck your hands, you hiding you. I don't like that. But then again, I don't like somebody getting cyberbullied. So if I say turn the app off, if it's beating you up, why not manage it? So let's talk through it. How do you manage social media? Skip Bayless decided, I'm going to just put out what I want, push content, but never receive it. Never take the pull from it. Never draw from it. 98.7% push and pull. There's a 1.3% of me that mutes. The mute button, or just be like, all right, you got to go. Because I don't care about negativity. I care about like destructive conversation. Like, your whole intention is negative. That's why I don't pull up on people when we have conflicts and beefs, because your whole intention is just to go from negative. And I learned in multiplication that any number, when it's multiplied, because we're going to have multiple exchanges, with a negative becomes a what? Negative. I used to see that. You remember a million times -1. What is it? -1 million? God dang, really? So that's my mindset. But some people avoid social media. I know some people that don't have it at all. I know people that consume it constantly. You can't even hit the button send, and they're responding to the message you just sent. They already got a comment. I know people that live on it. To me, it's one of the best things ever invented. Just think about it. And we always talk about the negative side of it. Like Chris Rock once said, well, let's talk about the positive sides to crack, smoking crack. Like, there's some positives to everything. Here's a positive to crack, right? Here's a positive to social media. You can touch the entire globe in the palm of your hand. That rectangle in your hand is this whole circular globe. Are you shitting me? And we acting like, Obviously, with all that power all of that accessibility comes with responsibility. And a lot of people are irresponsible. You found out quickly once you got on social media, the back of the class got a loud voice now. Before they had to sit in the back and the teacher tell them to be quiet or they're going into detention. And if they ain't go to detention, then they got kicked out of school. And, so they shut up to some degree. Not on social media. And I like it just because of the reality of it. I'm big into like bring it all on. As long as it has a chance of having a positive outcome or something to gain from it. I'm for it. I'll walk through mud. I'll do it all. But if I know you're just trying to destroy, that's where I draw the line. Where do you draw the line? Have you ever received death threats? What is this social media stuff? I love it. First of all, I love the evolution and the technology of it. I love the accessibility, but I do understand it comes with its own issues. Athletes shouldn't be singled out in terms of, oh, they're crying about it. It's just you care about athletes, so you know they're crying. Every single group out there cries about social media. All of them. Yep, you too. Yep, y'all too. All of them. So sometimes I talk it, and sometimes I walk it. And when it's time to flow, without further ado, let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Gotta get you. Come on, Skip. You know what we do on this show. We flow. Let's go get that thing. This is Skip Bayless. Don't read the comments. Ooh, excuse me. 12 and 12. I got death threats. I ain't read a comment since. Skip the Troll King. Bayless. Baby. Skip Bayless. I remember them days. KD Skip Bayless. Let's go get this thing. Let's flow. Yo, Skip Bayless in the cut. Suited up on attack. Had OKC crying when I flame Russ. Had KD back. Woo. Like rockets. Fan base got tight. Death threat slid in my mentions around midnight. Ooh, 2012 hit different. That rage was real. Said, I'm out these comments. Let me just chill. He ain't looked back since. Nah. Not one glance, still cooking hot takes though, like his first takes dance. Ooh, posted, ghosted, scroll past that hate, cause the comments out drag you like a first date late. Ooh, Skip got cooked, Travis ducked it too. Moral of the story, just do you. Ooh, 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 boom. Travis Hunter dropped dimes, caught heat on the side, cause folks got nosy about his girl and his pride. Trolls in the DMs, caps locked with drama, but ain't nobody testing his game or his mama. Now I'm off that, no need to react, just love, football, and peace. And that's some facts. Skip got the blueprint. Survive by scroll. Let them bark in the dark while you still in control. Woo! You mad about 2012? Oh well. Shut up, fool. Go to hell. So next time you scroll, remember the tale of the troll king Skip and his never-read mail. Even Travis the baller with peace on his page, dodging toxic talks. Blitz rage. Be online, be bold, and be brave. But don't read the comments if you want to stay sane, man. That's what I'm talking about, a game plan. You got to do what you can. You got to do it, man. You got to do what you got to do to keep your peace. So, peace. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I think the verse. Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.